It's been super rainy out here. Last night there was like a puddle of water in front of the door, and so it's been getting really cold. I don't know if you can see it, but look at the fog up on the mountains. Man, it looks gorgeous. I love how it looks when you look up in the mountains and you just see the trees just disappear into the fog. Oh, it's gorgeous. But since it's been cold, we've been running the generator a lot. I mean, most of the night the generator's been on, so that's good. We're constantly getting proof that it's nice and efficient. But now we're out of gas, so I'm gonna fill it up with probably the rest of the gas that we have. Keep that thing running a little bit longer. There's a couple things I'm gonna do today. I'm gonna go to town and do that flex route if there's any available by the time I get there. Usually I'll accept them around this time in the morning. Wait, let me go get my tripod because I'm gonna have to use both hands for this. Alright. Where was I? Oh, I think I was talking about going into town today and doing my flex route. Oh yeah. If there's anything available still, because usually I accept the route early in the morning like this because they go pretty fast. But where I am right now, there's no service. So I'll have to wait until we drive into town to start getting service so I could accept that flex route if there's any available, which hopefully there is. If not, it's okay because I will be able to soon, since I'm also going to be getting Starlink today. We're going to be in a couple different areas that don't have service, and I want to, especially if Ivy and I are separated, I want us to have Wi-Fi here, so her and I can both communicate with each other. Because we don't, we're probably going to both go into town today, and they might hang out at my mom's while I'm working today. So yeah, we're going to get Starlink because we want to have service when we're in places like this where it's rural, or we want to have internet so we can communicate. We also want to have security cameras up because people have reported getting things stolen out here, and I usually leave this generator outside. It's kind of heavy, so I don't like moving it around more than necessary. So I want to have a security camera that's always pointing at it while we're gone. So yeah, I'm gonna order the Starlink Nomad today, the small one, because I can easily plug it into my USB outlet and have it on 24/7, even when the generator isn't on, just running off my 12-volt batteries. But I'm hoping that there will be blocks still available. That's what they're called. They call them a block. It's basically like a small shift that you can accept for delivering Amazon packages. I say small shift because it's like 3 to 4 hours. They're supposed to take like 3 to 4 hours, and a normal shift is like 10 to 11 hours for Amazon. And that's a quick, easy $108, $110 that I can make. So I'm hoping there's still some available when we go into town today. So we are, as it's getting colder, which it is, it's getting really cold now, I keep thinking about what we're going to do for the winter and what we're going to do until we're able to leave for the winter, because we have a couple options. We can go to a campsite or an RV park and just pay a monthly a monthly fee for rent, essentially, and have electricity, so we can just keep the heater running and stay nice and warm, have water hookups, and then skirt the bottom of the camper and be nice and warm and comfortable that way. But that's going to cost so much that if we end up doing that, we're probably going to have to do that for the rest of the season and just stay here all winter, because I won't be able to save up the money to make the trip south if I have to spend that much extra every single month. The next option is to get the stock heater that came with the camper fixed, because it doesn't run for some reason. I'm not sure what it is. I took it apart, tried to figure it out. It wasn't what I thought it was, or it wasn't what the internet said it might be. So, and I don't want to dig into it too much and then end up destroying it. But if that thing was working, that would be significantly better, because it's way more efficient. It uses propane instead of electricity, so we can have that thing running without the generator. It's really good. It keeps that camper nice and warm. It warms it up fast. But it's just not working. So, yeah, I think the best option will be to probably get that thing fixed, but I don't know how much that's going to cost. So, I'm going to call, my plans is to call a mobile, like, RV mechanic or whatever, maintenance guy, to come back here and look at it and see if he can fix it or give us a quote at least. Because I took it into Camping World, the company that I bought it from, to have them fix it. And they were so behind on work, or they were booked out like crazy. So I would have had to just leave it there and let it wait. I don't want to do that. So that's why I'm not going with them. They could definitely fix it, but I just don't want to have it sitting there at the lot just waiting there when I could have someone else hopefully come and fix it sooner. But yeah, that's kind of where we're at right now. We're like, we don't know. We definitely don't want to stay here for the winter. So we prefer not to stay at an RV park to be able to save up enough money for the trip. That's really all we need to do, is save up enough money for the trip, because our bills, like I talked about in a couple of videos ago, they're not really expensive at all. So if I could make the trip, my legs are so sore from that hike yesterday. That's why I keep complaining every time I jump down. But our bills aren't that expensive. So if we can make the trip, then I can easily get a job, blue collar work, construction, anything, if I need to, wherever we go, and continue paying for my bills. The thing is that trip. That's where we're going to want to have a good amount of money saved up, because it's a lot of money in gas to drive the truck and the camper. The camper is big and square, and so gas mileage drops like crazy, and it's a long stretch out to where it's warm enough to where we don't have to worry about, don't have to worry about our pipes freezing all winter. And that's kind of the goal, is to travel far enough to where it stays warm enough. It doesn't have to be hot all winter, but at least like in the 60s, 70s. That's kind of where we're planning. So we'll see what happens. Today's video is going to be short. I'm not going to actually vlog today, because, well, I am going to vlog today, but this video right now is going to be for what should have been yesterday's vlog, but I didn't do much of anything. I just went into town, did some work on the computer. I did some work for my parents' business, setting up a website and stuff for them. I also, yeah, we didn't have a lot of work. We didn't have a lot going on yesterday, so I didn't vlog. And I kind of want to be consistent with this vlog, uploading content every single day, but I don't want to feel pressure to just make garbage content, you know? And sometimes life is just slow. Not a lot is happening, and you know, there wasn't much to document yesterday, but I don't want to keep a streak going of missing a day. So if there's something that happens to where I can't vlog or don't vlog, I still want to post something for that day. So, you know, I still want to update my story and, you know, keep my documentation, my diary, essentially, my video diary going. So yeah, that's what today is about. Now, I do have plans for today. Like I said, I'm going into town to do the flex route. I'm going to document that and explain what it's like and whether it's something that I enjoy or dislike. But that video will come out tomorrow.